On June 16, 2003, Emma and Lexi were born at the exact same second. From the very start, they were best friends and did everything together. Their favorite things to do were reading and making art. You see, Emma and Lexi were very much alike. They were very friendly, honest, and kind. Both of them were loved by their friends and family because of how thoughtful and generous they were. But no one loved Lexi as much as Emma did. Emma had a very important job. She was Lexi's heart. This means that Emma had to keep Lexi healthy. This was very hard for Emma because she was a very tiny heart, and the bigger Lexi grew, the harder it was for Emma to keep up. Whenever Emma wasn't feeling well, she would turn in colors like blue and purple. She usually felt very tired when this would happen. Then, one day, when playing with Lexi outside, Emma began to feel very tired. As she was turning blue and purple, she realized something wasn't right. Lexi was also turning blue and purple and becoming very tired. Emma was the most thoughtful and generous heart anyone could ask for. Even though, through all of the years together of Emma trying her hardest to care for Lexi, she knew she was no longer well enough to continue. Emma began to realize that Lexi needed a new, bigger, and stronger heart to help her grow big and strong. Emma continued to care for Lexi as best as she could, but Lexi was becoming more and more tired. But then, one day, something miraculous happened. Emma got a very important call. There was a new heart looking for a new home. The time had come for the two best friends to say goodbye to each other. Emma and Lexi were both very sad. Emma knew her time with Lexi was coming to an end, but she was also happy because she knew that this new heart was big and strong and would take good care of her best friend. Emma and Lexi gave each other one last hug and said goodbye as Lexi drifted off to sleep. When Lexi woke up, she felt very strange. She could feel large pounds inside of her that she had never felt before. They were very loud and very fast, and no matter how much Lexi would try and get them to stop, she could not. Lexi soon realized that these large, annoying, loud pounds were made by her new heart, Jake. Over the next few days, Lexi tried her very best to get to know Jake, but he was nothing like Emma. He was very energetic, noisy, wild, and a bit stubborn. He liked to keep beating very fast even when Lexi would tell him to stop. Jake didn't care what anyone said. He always did whatever he wanted to do. Soon Lexi started to feel more and more sick. She didn't have the energy to keep up with Jake. Then Lexi finally had enough. She had tried to reason with Jake, but he was much too stubborn. As loud as she had ever been in her entire life, Lexi yelled, "Stop!" But Jake didn't listen. It was clear that Lexi and Jake were not getting along, and Lexi's doctors started to realize this. The doctors told Lexi and Jake that if they didn't start getting along, both of them were going to continue to get sicker and sicker. Lexi and Jake realized that they needed to start working together to keep each other healthy. Over the next few days, they began to learn a lot more about each other. Lexi learned that even though Jake is annoying, he was doing what he thought was best for Lexi, beating strong and hard to keep her healthy. Jake learned that Lexi was not used to such a big and strong heart, and that he would try and be more gentle. As the days went by, the two started to become pretty good friends and began to realize that there were a lot of things they had in common. Lexi loved to play outside, and because Jake was so energetic, they could run very fast and play for long periods of time without getting tired. Both of them were very creative and liked to make art, play music, and make up funny stories. Most of all, they both loved to have fun. Even though Lexi will always love and remember Emma, she is very happy to have made a new best friend that takes very good care of her, even though sometimes he can be annoying.